What it do, man? 88.3 WLFC, Findlay, Ohio, University of Findlay. My name is Alex Davis, AD, faculty advisor. Tonight in the building, my guy, Bobby Hall, Robert Lee Hall. Junior, Robert Lee Hall Jr.
Yes, sir.
That's the full government. I'm sorry, we're putting it out there, though. You are, first of all, you are tall as hell.
Yep.
Yes, you're very tall.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't realize how tall you were. I mean, I've seen you, right, many a time. Not recently. What we say, 8 years earlier.
Yeah.
But I guess I forgot how tall you were. Now I feel like I'm just looking up at you. Well, it went lower, and I can't get it back up. Don't worry about insinuations right there. It's okay. You also look very serious right now. We're gonna have some fun. Loosen up, man.
I don't know what you're doing over there.
I was trying to get my chair together. It made me shorter. It's okay, but I'm more comfortable now, to be honest.
So I'm not.
First of all, thank you for your time.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, man.
No, for sure. It's good to see you. To start out, I want to highlight a quick story just to talk about your character, right? This was 2014. I had moved back to Bowling Green, was finishing up my master's, and I had to move a futon. I think I got the futon at Goodwill, right? Me and Nate couldn't figure out how to get that bitch back, and lo and behold, Bob was in town, and Bob helped me maneuver the futon all the way back to Copper Beach. So I want to say I appreciate you. You didn't have to do that either.
I remember that, man.
So you could have said no, AD.
I had the big dog Chevy Trailblazer.
Right, yes.
Third row. We were able to get that thing right in there, man. Shout out to Nate, too, by the way.
Shout out to Nate, man.
He's the link.
No, Nate's definitely the link. Nate's my guy. Nate's just a lovable individual. We were talking earlier also, just some, sharing stories. Nate is the, I think, only individual that I've ever siphoned gas with, and for. There's actually a photo of me, Nate, and Neek. Right? Think about this. It's actually in front of the, whatever that building is on the road to Copper Beach. Is it like a city building or something? I don't know. But we're actually in that parking lot. Me, Neek, and Nate siphoning gas and pouring gas into it. It was in his Ford Taurus, the red one from like '87.
I 100% believe that.
Yeah, it's like, but I would not want to do it with anybody else but Nate and Dominique. So great times. I love you, Nate. No, I look really short in this thing. They're gonna look at me like it's not going up. All right, I give up. Anyways, but yeah. So since then, you become a dad, right? You've got a 3.5-year-old. Shout out to Jackson.
Yep.
You've also started your own podcast, Talking Shop.
Mm-hmm.
That's big. I love what you guys are doing. You guys are in season 5.
Season 5. Tomorrow we'll be recording episode 135. So
wow,
135 of things, man.
Congratulations. No, that's a feat to make it that far in. Is a huge deal.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that because you'll see. I know a lot of guys that have started podcasts and they'll go 10 episodes, 15 episodes, and immediately think they're gonna get 100,000 views.
You gotta go. It's traction.
But no, this has always been a hobby to us, and it's fun. And it started out with me and my guy Dylan, but now we added our boy Joe.
Okay.
Last season. So there's three-headed monster, and
wow.
Yeah, it's been fun. So we've had friends on. We've had professional ball players on, sports media people, musicians. So we try to mix it up. Definitely.
No, I love it. I definitely love the content you guys are putting out there. Is this Joe from? You said his name is Joe, the 3rd edition now, right?
Yep.
Is this Joe from Meyer?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not social media, right? I feel like I live your life just from you see people, you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, okay, let me put a face to the name real quick. Well, that should be fun. Because, you guys seem like you guys enjoy your time together in a very creative way.
Yeah, it's a blast. I look forward to it every week.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it. Does it take you away from, regular life? Like, okay, I know I get this coming up or whatever. Like, the work
or
stress
through the week, just if something pops up or I see something, I'm always just jotting stuff down, and I look forward to bringing it up with the guys. And
who's the main? Is there a main host, or are you all 3 equal co-hosts?
I guess I would say that I'm kind of the main host.
Would they agree?
I think so.
I'm baiting you right now. Bear with me.
I think so because I also do the booking of the guests and stuff. So I'll do the main question asking and stuff, interviews, and then they'll kind of chime in as well. But,
does it ever upset you that they do not pull their weight as much as you do?
Well, we kind of break it down a little bit. I definitely see what you're doing now, but they we all got different roles. Like Dylan is the producer, and editor. And then
which is arguably one of the most tedious parts of the process.
Yeah.
Dylan, I'm on your side, see?
Yeah, so, and he does a great job every time, so he does that side of things. And he's brought on some guests, too. Actually, the guy that we'll have on tomorrow is a friend of his, so
nice.
He's actually got it this week. And then Joe, he is in the midst of he's always working on, logos, the media side of things. We've been trying to figure out, because we just got on a YouTube, So he's been kind of helping us figure out how we're going to weave our way through that, and kind of how we're going to broadcast and all that good stuff. And then he's brought in some people as well. So we got our own different roles, but we come together as one.
I like it. No, that's how it's supposed to be. Where's the title "Talking"? I get it. I think I get it, but I don't think I've definitely never utilized the phrase or used it. I'm not sure I actually even heard it before I saw it, before I read it in your logo years ago. Where'd that phrase come from?
I think like
talking shop.
I would always hear people saying like, I don't know, like, at the bar or something, or maybe even like my dad would just be like, yeah, I was hanging out with the guys, we were just talking shop, just like bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? So
why not talking shit? Why are we not? I'm talking shit. We just talking shit.
It could be. Well, there's the thing that we thought about that too, because as soon as we came up with the name Talking Shop, we searched it, and of course there's a billion shows with the same name, but
okay.
One of them's like talking about Photoshop. So that's Talking Shop.
Well, that's actually
and then, there's another one that's a little more higher notoriety that is like a wrestling based one.
Okay.
That's talking like apostrophe N shop. So it's a little different, kind of the same, but I don't know. I think it just rolls off the tongue well.
I like it,
and I dig it. So
no, I definitely. And one that's all that matters, that you dig it. And make sure you, copyright, trademark, and all that, so they can't take nothing. I mean, no one's gonna mess with Bobby Hall, right? But no, I love it. I love it, man. So season 5, what can we expect from here on out?
We're trying to, because the first like 2 or 3 seasons, it was just like straight like friends of ours every week. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But now like we're kind of reaching out to people on different platforms. YouTube, TikTok, and kind of doing pretty well actually. Shooting like shoot or shoot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sav. We'll go in there and in the DMs or shoot an email, see if they want to come on, and most of the time they will. And so we're trying to get new faces along with some prior guests that listeners seem to like and stuff. So just trying to keep building it up, man, brick by brick.
That's what it's all about, right? Got to keep laying them. Is there? Have you seen the growth?
Yeah, it's been. It was pretty. It's been steady. Like it's kind of comes in drips. Like right now, like one thing we've always been working on.
Thinking about an IV
is
now.
Twitter. We're trying to hit 200 follows.
Okay.
We've been able to hit 200 pretty much everywhere else, but Twitter seems to be the hardest spot. But I think we're at 187 or 188. So we're right there.
We got to get. Don't do 187. Then that's bad.
Yeah, exactly. So it's either 187 or 188. Hopefully it's 188.
Yes, it's 188.
But we're close right there, 12, 13 away. And I don't know why 200 is like the magic number for us, but once we hit that, we're just gonna keep working on it. But
we're gonna get you to 200 in 2 days. We're gonna figure it out. I don't know how yet, but we're gonna do it.
All right.
No, hold me to it for sure. No, I dig it, and that's like all growth is good growth. I mean, for the most part, right? Like, so the progression is key, and so no, I see the growth from an audience member, from a fan standpoint on the outside looking in, and so I enjoy, for sure. What podcasts other than yours do you listen to? Like, what are your top 5 that you consistently consume?
It kind of changes all the time, but as you know, I'm a big wrestling guy, so
yes.
There's one called Cheap Heat that I listen to every week. That kind of goes over pretty much everything across the board on the wrestling side of things. I was a big Joe Budden podcast fan for a while until that whole thing happened with all those guys, and they kind of split up,
right,
and did their thing. So I don't listen to those guys as much, but I will pop in every once in a while. And then really, I got a bunch of just random shows, and they'll have all kinds of different guests. So if I see somebody that I like from the music, wrestling, sports, etc., I'll definitely tap in on that. And then I'm a big Browns fan, so there's a show called Cleveland Browns Daily. So they're always talking about Browns stuff, what they're doing right now in their off season. So I'm always trying to keep in touch and seeing what those guys are doing, and seeing what ways they can figure out how to piss me off and ruin my falls and winters. So
no, I dig. Let me ask you this. It's a conversation we're having academically right now. Is there a difference between what you can watch a podcast, right? Like they can do it. You can listen to one on Spotify or Apple Music, Tidal, whatever. But you can people produce visual podcasts too. Is that still a podcast, or is that a vodcast? And I'm not being silly here. I think vodcast, and I'm actually leaning towards it, to be honest, to split them up. So there's my take. But I want to see from someone who's actively participating in doing one, does the term podcast need to be
I guess maybe it depends. I think it's like something like this. Like we'll watch this on YouTube, and it's kind of the same concept of what I do every week. But I mean, we're not doing a podcast. It's just kind of like an interview,
right?
And sometimes when you go on there, they'll post clips from the show, but they'll kind of phrase it as it, if it was like an interview.
So let me ask. So you guys produce episode 137. I'm taking you a couple down the line.
Yeah.
Of Talking Shop, and you do the audio. You put the audio on Spotify, but then you also shoot a visual for it. So all your faces are shown on YouTube. Are they two different mediums? Like, is one a vodcast? Is one a podcast? Or no? Are they both podcasts?
I'm gonna say in our case they're both podcasts.
Both podcasts,
yeah. Even though we're not doing anything extra other than just we're on camera.
So it's a visual
you're
podcast.
Get the same content. You're just gonna be able to see it rather than just hear it.
Okay, but so someone can say they watch the podcast or they listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be all right with that.
All right, yeah. I dig. Where do you bring in the term vlog if you do it all? How does vlog separate from podcast?
I mean, it'd be like if I got a camera in my hand or something, and we're out in the middle of the, in the public eye or something, and
okay,
screwing off or doing something like that, rather than just like sitting at my desk talking to my guys.
Okay, all right, so it's less scripted maybe, and not that podcast is scripted, but you guys have some type of structure, right?
Right.
Talk about structure. What are some of the elements that you enjoy most about your podcast? Putting together, sculpting. Is it too structured for you? Do you like more structure? Because I feel like you guys have solid structure, in my opinion, which I like.
It tends to be more structured when we have like a guest on. So I'll try it. I'll see who it is. If I don't already know who they are, I'll kind of study what they do, and then kind of come up with different questions and stuff to bring up on that end of things. But when it's just us three, we'll kind of just come to the table with what some stuff that we went through that week, or we have a segment every week that we call the Fucko of the Week.
Oh, wow.
Which is just some, like, person or thing that, did some kind of annoying or, douchey thing, and we call them out on it. Or we do, like, food reviews, drink reviews. So, I would say that I personally like to have it kind of structured because then stuff tends to not go off the rails. You know what I mean?
That's real. No, for sure. Sometimes that's good, though.
That's what I was going to follow up. Sometimes, because we've had some off-the-rails stuff that's, some pretty funny moments and stuff that people like. Yeah.
That's real. That's real. What does your shirt say? Can you read it?
Yeah.
Sorry, and that's right. That's not to meant. Okay, that's a great response. Mm-hmm. But not the English letters up top that says Tokyo.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, and I wasn't saying like I assume you can read it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It came out that way.
I'm about to walk out, ID.
That's messed up. Dang. I mean, really, no. As I said it, I'm okay. No, this is not going to be good. But I proceeded. But it does say Tokyo. Okay, got you. And what is your ethnicity, if you don't mind me asking? For those that don't know, there's people
Japanese.
Okay.
Yep.
You're full Japanese.
Half.
Okay. What's the other half?
White.
Okay. What kind of white?
The regular, man. German, or I don't know, whatever.
Is there a regular white?
Yeah. I think like the German one.
But you have Italian. You have Irish.
I've never done like a 23andMe.
You have Welsh.
So I haven't got it broken down.
Okay. Okay. So white is regular.
In my case, yeah. Until I spit in the cup and send it out or whatever.
Okay. Well, I think it's like isn't it a Q-tip?
I don't know.
Or a swab, maybe.
You gotta do something.
Okay. Wow. You're a big wrestling guy.
Yeah.
Top 3 wrestlers of all time.
Like as far as my favorites go,
we'll do. We'll do one. We'll do favorites, and then and then who really is the top, like based on accomplishments.
Favorites would like my number one always was the Undertaker. It was just like a really cool character, and then obviously followed by that would be like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay.
And probably The Rock.
All right, that's an honorable lineup.
I'm like a '90s kid, so those three, ruled the world there.
I learned today that you are very old.
We're the same age.
We're not the same age. We're slightly different. All right.
Okay. How so?
We're close. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So top. So you gave me your favorite. So what, is that the top? Are they the top in the world of all time?
You could say that. I mean, you could mix in some other guys. Like you got like Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, those guys like do some crazy stuff.
Okay.
Like Brian Danielson. He's another guy. They're like more like technical.
Okay.
So you bring in like the technical side of things. Then you can throw those guys in there. But I think my first top 3 is somebody just add straight up top 3. I'd give those.
Do Dwayne Johnson's accomplishments after wrestling make him go down in history as a better wrestler at all, or is it just strictly in the ring?
I think it just he just goes down as like the biggest celebrity ever. I mean, if you really think about it.
I'm not mad. I love The Rock. I love The Rock,
Yeah.
but it's the biggest celebrity ever. And I don't
You
even
can argue
know.
that. Easy.
Are we talking size? Or are we talking like he's like?
I think just like I guess so. And then like success,
Okay.
money. I mean, I'm sure he's very rich.
Okay. I mean, he's definitely very
Yeah.
rich. Have you watched Young Rock on Hulu?
Yeah.
Yeah, Young
Yeah,
Rock is great.
it
I
was
love
good.
it. I love it. No, for sure. It made me more of a fan. I've always been a Rock fan, though. Can you just do the Rock impression for me, just so we can say we did it on the camera? That would just be amazing, just for ish and giggles. I would love to see. I might laugh and we might stop the interview, but just do
I
it.
can't, but I can do the people's eyebrow.
Let me see it. Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Like that.
that was
light.
vicious.
That's light.
That's light. Wow. What? That's light. What do you listen to on a daily basis? You're a music head, but you're also a hip hop head that I respect the ear of. What do you listen to right now?
It's all over the place, man. It really is. Like right now, I've been listening to a lot of like Pusha T.
Okay, Diet Coke is crazy.
Yeah, and then Benny the Butcher and J. Cole just came out something.
Yes,
So I like those guys
yes.
from Griselda.
You know what's crazy? One of my students got me hip to that, like before I got a chance to listen to it. You strike me as a Benny the Butcher and a J. Cole kind of ear. Well, you strike me as a smart individual.
Yeah.
I listened and I was, oh wow, okay, well A+ the rest of the semester. I didn't say that, but in my head I'm like, okay, this person deserves an A+ for telling me that or sharing this with me. Yeah. What else? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Although I did, obviously.
I don't know why, but lately I've been listening to a lot of Dirty Sprite 2, Future. That just kind of one day one of the songs came on and I just kind of threw that tape and that's been rotated a lot.
That's different.
Of course, always Drake. I know that's your boy.
He's
one of the
an artist.
And he's one of the greatest for sure.
Is he? Even though hip hop head, you don't pen your own raps one time, right?
That means
so. If J. Cole didn't pen his raps, that'd be a problem. You wouldn't like Kendrick Lamar. You find out Kendrick Lamar didn't write a song on To Pimp a Butterfly or Good Kid, Mad City. That wouldn't upset you.
One time,
yes.
No. And it was like really not even a full time.
It makes great music.
Yeah, he's a good rapper. He can rap his ass off.
He can. Yeah.
Yeah, case closed.
His name is Aubrey. It's a grown man named Aubrey. I'm hating for sure, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not afraid to say. I'm not afraid to say it. Okay, that's real. All right. Yeah. I don't like say you.
He's like Super Saiyan you know.
We don't look anything alike. You're hilarious, Bob. Hilarious. Have you read Supermarket?
Read it?
Yes.
No.
Why?
What is that?
It's Logic's book.
Oh no.
No. It's a fictional based book on times in a supermarket, but his name is Bobby. So that's
Bobby
what it is.
Hall.
Yes, exactly. See, we're getting there.
Yep.
We're getting there. Random, but I just thought about that as like that.
He's all right.
Whoa.
He's okay.
He talks about being mixed way too often.
He like I don't know.
What do you?
It's too hard to be like real rapidy.
He's a rapper. He raps.
I know.
He can rap. He's what? What do you hang on? All right. You're a Logic hater.
I have some of his songs in my my library, but
Okay. So since you bounce around, I mean, you threw the Dirty Sprite in there, and that was different. Didn't expect that from
it's
you.
a classic.
All right. I don't know.
Why not?
I haven't listened.
You never listened to that?
Maybe like songs here and there at a time. Never like.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I have a friend that would be upset, but I think he's a great artist.
Yeah.
But he's not like a rapper. I like to listen to rappers.
March Madness should be the new country anthem.
Like the new,
Play
like
that
for the
before football
country or
games?
just country in general. I would replace country with more. I would replace country with
not
Future.
Country.
Okay.
Like the anthem.
Oh, okay.
Star Spangled Banner had a good run, but
Oh no, I'm not mad at that either. For sure. There's
know
a
what
lot
I'm
of racist terminology in Star
let's- you
Spangled
go to
Banner.
a
Yeah.
football game,
You
you
put
need-
the Future song on for sure. I'm like, well, come on.
let's go.
You know what? If we did that, if he could figure out how to do that, he'd be my favorite artist. If we could
chance,
replace
man.
that,
Go listen
come
to
on.
that.
All right, say less. It's on now. Just
Yeah.
because now you're giving me thoughts of that it someday could be the new anthem for the country. Yeah, that's a thought. So since you bounced around, who are your top 3 artists of all time? Top 5. Give me top 5. We'll make it easier.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Well, Jay-Z's number 1 forever.
Okay, for sure. I agree.
That's easy.
Oh, forever?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You sound like Freddie Kids. Yeah. Sorry, song.
I guess maybe someday somebody could step in, but those are big shoes to fill
They are.
on all kinds of different aspects. But yeah,
Yes.
he's personally my favorite rapper of all time.
Okay.
Then we got to throw Drake in there.
Damn.
Kendrick, which I've been putting the bat signal out for him for like, I think it's 5 years. About to be hitting 4 or 5 years since his last album. So,
but that's good in today's age. I feel like in the '90s, early 2000s, we didn't get projects every single year. We waited. That's what made the artist exclusive to me.
I mean, I understand, man.
Now we get saturated with Aubrey. Come on, I want to hear every single Aubrey song.
Don't do that.
Every 4 times a year, we get new single features. Khaled, get out of here, bro. Get out of here.
No, it's good.
I mean, it's great music.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll proceed. It's good music, but it's just sit down.
Man, I don't know what he did to you, but other than he's just like I said, you're like the regular Goku, I guess, and he's like I said, Super Saiyan.
First of all, that's foul.
Why?
Regular Goku.
Yeah.
You watch anime?
Yeah. Well, I watch Dragon Ball Z. I'm a big Dragon Ball Z guy for sure.
Okay, is that your favorite? Is that your only anime that you watch?
Pretty much.
I actually don't know anything about anime, but I have a student who's heavy into anime, and so I get educated a little bit through him. Kage Level TV, check Jeremiah out for sure. Don't know anything else about anime, but shout out to Dragon Ball Z. Didn't watch it. Yeah, but okay, cool. So hang on, we got 2 more spots. We got Jay-Z,
so
Drake, Kendrick.
J. Cole.
Okay, I was waiting.
Put up in there
for sure.
And then that 5 spot can kind of like rotate. You know what I'm saying? But I'd say for right now, I'll put Pusha T in there at number 5.
Pusha T.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you say some wild shit like you don't like him either, then we gotta stop.
I'm a push guy. I'm definitely a push guy. Right. So tell me about fatherhood, man. 3.5 years in the game. What's like? Tell me that. I mean, I know from my perspective what it's like, but I know you're a very active father. Give me daily life. What do you like? What do you guys enjoy? What do you guys do? What surprises
fatherhood, you? It's the cliche thing to say, but it really is the greatest thing you can be blessed with.
Yes.
And I got a little more time in the game because my girl has a daughter. I've been around. She's 8. I've been around her since she was 2. So.
Oh yeah, you got.
And
wow.
I basically say that I have 2 kids because.
Facts.
Her dad's kind of whatever. We ain't gotta get into all that, but I basically claim her as one of my own. So I have 2 kids, 8 and 3.5. But
shout out to you.
Dad life is just really like any other. I'll work, come home, and we'll play, and on weekends. I mean, obviously in Ohio it's a little rough. We can't hit the park or anything like that, but just
in the winter months,
to,
right?
Be active, be outside, go to the park, all that good stuff. He likes to go to his grandparents. He's got a good relationship with my parents, which is great.
Yes.
That was one thing I was really striving for, and it's been great. So I love it, man.
I dig. I gotta ask you this, and this goes for yours and mine. But one of the questions I've been asking is, when our kids watch this in 5, 10, 15 years, what's one piece of advice that you would want to leave them with, just in getting through life?
Just whatever you want to do it, but just follow through. Don't half-ass or nothing like that. Like if you get to this stage after high school and there's something you want to do that you don't have to go to college for, don't feel like you have to go that route, because that's how I felt in school, because that's kind of how they push stuff to us.
Right.
Like you're not going to be worth a damn if you don't go to college, and if you do, good for you. I know a lot of people that are successful today because of their majors and stuff, but I also got a lot of friends that do construction or are a driver like me that definitely are able to pay the bills, keep the lights on, food on the table, all that good stuff.
And enjoy life, right?
Exactly. Without having to go through college and carry around, a bunch of debt for however long. So,
real life, and you're talking.
Like I said, so whatever they want to do, just give it, the all. Don't half-ass, and go through with it.
I love it. No, facts, big facts. You had a picture that you just showed me a few minutes ago, and I would like if you could find it fast enough.
Yeah, it should still be up.
If you would, I would just love for you to show the camera this photo. Sure. This individual is a great individual, an impeccable individual. Can we zoom? Just Walker, just show him right. Show that one right there. Yeah. Right. So that's Nasty Nate and circa what do we call this? Nasty Nate, Nasty Natrix for sure. All capitals. Spell it with 2 I's and take the Y out. But definitely
wow.
2011.
Yeah.
Great individual. I love you, Nate, but you're also one of the funniest individuals in the world. Great individual.
100%.
And that fit and that face. And what'd you say? Someone had to be standing. Was someone standing on a bed to take the photo? Is that what?
Yeah.
Unless it was you, because you're 6'5", so you could. And Nate's tall, so that could have worked.
I wouldn't use battery life on my phone
for that photo. I mean, the fit was crazy.
No, that's nasty.
It's definitely out of like Build-A-Bear, like corduroy.
So I thought it was you that took it.
Definitely didn't take the photo.
You 100% sure about that? I don't know who did.
I'd be honored to take the photo. Say I could take that photo because that's a great photo that should go in Nate's scrapbook for his grandkids.
Well, yeah. But I'm gonna keep that.
No, for sure. It's all on Twitter. Love you, Nate. But no, I did not take the photo. We'll find out who did. We'll ask. So before we get up out of here, man, what's next for Talking Shop?
Just keep building up. You know, we want to keep building our followers up, our listeners up. You know, we're kind of partnering up with Anchor. We want to try to maybe get a couple more partnerships, you know, with brands and stuff, and you know, maybe get a little more money in there to always upgrade equipment and just, you know, stuff like that to keep making the show better.
Real life. And any shout outs you want to give anybody out there?
I already shouted them out, but we'll do it again. Dylan, Joe, you know, my guys. Appreciate you guys, you know, rolling with me and keeping the show afloat and doing a good job every week. Of course, my girl Tori and the kids, Annalee and Jax. Shout out.
Big facts. And where can everyone follow you at?
Follow me at B_Hall23 on Twitter. But most importantly, make sure you follow the podcast, Talking Shop Pod, on all platforms. Like I said, we're trying to hit that big 200 on Twitter, so let's make it happen.
Let's get it. 2 days. We're going to do it.
Let's go.
My guy, B Hall, appreciate you. Big love, Talking Shop. Go follow, tune in, listen, say D. Hi.